Simple sin. Do I have their time code? I don't. So I'm just skipping ahead to where we see them again. Right here works, I suppose. Gotta be careful how much I show here in the stream. Hasbro might claim me live. Live copyright battles. Alright. I think that works. I'll do a slow zoom on Twilight there. Actually, it's good I have the camera open so you can hear me when I'm talking compared to when I'm doing recordings. That'd get confusing if you couldn't tell the difference. Alright, skip to here, add some keyframes, skip to here. Oh, uh-oh. Got like a couple frames as a core that shouldn't be here. Let's see if we can fix that. Alright, so yeah, I should probably pay attention to the chat. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Hello everyone just joining. For anybody just joining, you're just in time, don't worry. The whole beginning of the stream, my mic was muted, so it's like starting now. You didn't miss anything. Oh, so this clip is so close. So I start the clip here, and it ends with like this frame of Zakora. I don't want that. So I'm going to get sneaky. Here's a top secret editor's trick. I'm going to unlink the audio, extend the audio normally, but then I'm going to like, what is this called, ripple or a stretch tool? I'm going to stretch tool the clip a little bit longer. I don't think it's too obvious I slowed that down. Alright, let's adjust these keyframes in the top left here. Zoom. There's no desktop audio. Okay, thank you for that. Now there should be. There's no music or anything, so let's see if it works now. That defeat the purpose of the salve if it's revealing power. I assume you can hear that. Okay, it's a little bit quiet maybe, but we want that to be quiet. I'll boost mine a little bit. Test. Okay, I think that's a good volume. And then the desktop. Way, doesn't that defeat the purpose of that's quiet, but it should be, right? Does that sound like a good volume to you guys? Anyway, wow, so many technical difficulties today. This is what happens when I stream like once a month. I forget how to stream in that amount of time. And hello, Rainbow. Hello, Shimmering from India. Hello. Nickel says, watch out for Hasbro. They're going to attack soon. Yeah, I'm not showing like long, lengthy clips of the show or anything like that. Either way, doesn't that defeat the purpose of the salve if its revealing power is temporary? Did I just contradict myself? Okay, so in the previous sin, I'll just play it. Also, why doesn't Zakora have to wear the salve like everyone else? So she's... oh no, that's a separate sin. She's not wearing salve, and it's a little bit funny because my conspiracy theory is that she's a changeling. She's the secret undercover leader of the changelings. Unless she's an undercover changeling, of course. It'd be cool if she was Chrysalis. That would be the twist, but whatever. That's a tangent. Okay, back to this. Right about here, we'll add a ding sound and change the number. I feel like half of my work editing these videos could be automated somehow. Move the subtitle. I guess that's true for most editing. A lot of it is tedious. Add the subtitle. Okay. Does Twilight's and Spike's glow slowly fade away or disappear suddenly? I try to cut the subtitles on the actual cuts of the episode. It just feels better. Okay, I think we'll copy that directly. Yeah, Zakora's changeling confirmed, says Tweak. Here suddenly. Either way. And hello, Darkside. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of the salve if its revealing power is temporary? Alright, next sin. Making progress. Just witnessed one sin of 40-ish. It's always 40-ish, right? Alright, this next one. Oh, this is a fun one. I wonder if this one's in the wiki or not, because I found a pretty cool animation error. I do check the wiki, but I don't remember if it actually listed this one or not. Golden Harvest, aka Carrot Top, as I say in the sin, has a number from the running of the leaves in this episode. Isn't that crazy? So let's see how long this clip lasts for. Oh, nope, it ends right there. Okay. Let's make it as long as I can get it, and then we'll just stretch it out. Harvest, aka Carrot. I think we'll stretch it from here, but whenever I stretch audio, or whenever I stretch a clip, I try to separate the audio so the audio doesn't get slowed down and sound funny. So by the way, really quick, if anybody wants to address me directly, be sure to like do @LittleShyIfIam, like a few people have, and that sort of highlights it in the chat, so it's easier for me to see. I'm still trying to look at the chat either way, but yeah, Hope Ring says you notice the sin. See, I didn't catch that. Whatever you said, do a little @LittleShy when you're talking to me directly. It helps a lot. Or super chat, of course. It's really easy to notice the super chats. All right. Golden Harvest, aka Carrot Top, is wearing a number. I wonder if I should do frame interpolation here. Let's see what that looks like. Harvest, aka Carrot Top, is wearing a number from the running of the leaf. I think it works pretty well there. So like, it might be hard to see in the stream, but I lowered the frame rate and then I added like fake frames in between, using Premiere's thing. I think it works well in this shot. All right, let's zoom in on Golden. Do we have a consensus? What do we call her? Do we still call her Carrot Top? I know that was like her big fandom name, but her real name is like Golden Harvest. Do we still call her Carrot Top? Oh yeah, Darkside, you're just watching Bronies react? That's funny. Golden Harvest, aka Carrot Top, is wearing a number from the Running of the Leaves. Bonbon's number, oddly enough. Okay, when I say Bonbon's number, I'm going to switch to that. So I want to zoom in really far before that point. So zoom in even more here. I think I'll leave this in the background. Right about there. Oh boy, now everyone's saying my name. All right, let's try to catch up. Gold Glee Gamer says I have a lot to say about... Oh, you're hoping I have a lot to say about the flashback to her past. I do have something of interest to say about that point. I don't know if it's what you're looking for, though. I don't have, like, lots of sins for that specifically. And I do animates, yes, of course. You know my answer. Yeah, Marzipan, you're correct. It's the first... Is this the final video? It's just the season finale. I don't plan to change the schedule, so every month is a new video. I'm going to be jumping right into Season 6. This one's special, though. You know, it's been 2 years of just one season. I do have some meta remarks in this one we'll get to later in the video, but... Golden Harvest, a.k.a. Carrot Top, is wearing a number... I like that reveal of the tree, that unintentional reveal of the tree. That's great. Alright, so now I need a clip of Bonbon. Here, I'm gonna use File Browser on a different window, just because I'm paranoid. Don't want you seeing my top secret files. Alright, so Season 1, Episode 13. I got all this written down here. There it is. Let's pull that up. About 11 minutes in. Okay. Oh boy, lots of people. Yes, I see your ping. Could I have the Twilight? Yes. Don't point out the Twilight plush, because every time someone points it out, I'm gonna want to point it out and talk about it. Is the editing hard or easy? It's not hard. It's just tedious. So it helps to have you guys around to keep me company. Even though I'm less productive when I'm talking to you guys, but it's still better than droning along hours on end editing. All right. So I need the clip of Golden. I need the clip of Carrot Top. I'm gonna call it Carrot Top. Oh, that doesn't last for very long. I wonder if I should make it a freeze frame. Bonbon's number, oddly enough. All right. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I do a thing where whenever I call back to old footage, I desaturate it a little bit. Like, for no reason other than just a consistent style, really. Ooh, excuse me. I just drank something. Now I'm burping. Bonbon's number, oddly enough. Alright, I'm going to have to nest this one. So nest is like a timeline within a timeline. So, Bonbon number. How long does it take to make a Cinemare Sins video? Well, it works out to be about a month. Most of that is 2 weeks of doing nothing, 1 week of writing, and then like a week of recording and editing or whatever. Alright, so how am I going to do this? I think I'm just going to zoom on Bonbon. Bon. Who remembers that video? I can't think of Bonbon without thinking of that one video. Yes, someone mentioned the Twilight plush again. Every time you mention the Twilight plush, I have to turn around and pat it on the head. Yeah, Skylar, I said in my last stream I didn't really I mean, I do plan on continuing, hopefully, to Season 9 eventually, but that's what, like 20 years away? Like, I don't know when that's going to be. But yeah, I think in the last stream I mentioned I'm probably not going to be like doing the entire show. Like, how could I? But hey, I'll certainly try. I've been, that's why I do one video a month. Some people ask me, like, Little Shy, why don't you do one a week or whatever? The whole reason I do one a month is because I'm in it for the long haul. I don't want to get a burnout or whatever. I want to, like, be able to focus and keep things consistent and continually improve and have fun doing it. Otherwise, it's too much like work. Bonbon's number, oddly enough. I think that works. I like the little camera jolt it has. Bonbon's number, oddly enough. That kind of draws your eyes to it. All right, that works. Bonbon's number, oddly enough. Okay, and right there will be the ding. Crystal Dawn. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I could have like someone else pick it up and do it for me. Of course, we're talking years in the future. I'm not ending Cinemare Sins, guys. Although, speaking of picking something up after someone else left it off, please, first of all, please don't spam. If there's any mods around, feel free to ban the spammers. Thank you, Flynn. Anyway, what was I going to say? Kind of like, I realized I've been running the top 10 series for almost as long as I think Jay Holler was doing it, which is so weird because I still associate the top 10 pony videos with Jay Holler, even though I've been doing it almost as long as he was. It's crazy. All right. Golden Harvest, a.k.a. Carrot Top. All right, I'm going to separate the a.k.a. thing. Let's just delete that. Oh, did it wrong. Delete that and delete that. Okay. I think I just added one by mistake. Where did it add a random text? Nope, we want that one. Where did I know I just added a random text. I don't know where it went. Do I gotta zoom down to see it? There it is, up there. Alright. Nope, I deleted something else entirely, I think. What? Why does the delete key go to the end of the timeline? I want to delete that. Okay, thank you. That was weird. Gotta give myself some more room here in the timeline, actually. Let's bring that up. Bring this down. There we go, nice and spacious. Although now I want more room up here. Oh boy, alright, lots of messages I probably could be catching up on. So yeah, Cap Joe says probably about 7 years, that sounds right. Obligatory mention of Twilight's plush, says Rowan. I'll pay you $100 for the Friendship Express toy. I don't have the train. How big is the Twilight plush? I think she's like about 47 inches, hoof to hoof. Nunu says, I really wasted 6 years of my life on MLP. Yeah, actually, I think I got you beat on that. Borbs wants to know any tips for new content creators. I don't know. It really depends on the content you're creating, I guess. With ponies, you know, the priority should just be have fun with it. Don't get concerned with the numbers and all that. And yes, of course, Ginger, I do enjoy making these videos. I don't enjoy the tedious bits, like editing, for example. It gets really tedious, and I'm not really good at the recording part. My method of recording lines isn't just to do it right. My method is to do it over and over and over and over for hours until eventually I get a usable line. That's my only method with recording, so that can get pretty rough too. But the entire process of bringing a video together, I definitely enjoy it for sure. Am I friends with Sawtooth Waves? No, I was in a collab with them once, but we never really chatted. Oh yeah, so Pansquakes says, I finished watching the BronyCon vlog and I have the urge to cosplay and go to cons. I know, yeah, coronavirus. Uh-oh, now we're demonetized. I can't say that word. Bonbon's number, oddly enough. Oh, I need the subtitle there. I'm getting sidetracked. Alright, Bonbon's number, oddly enough. So, in case you can't see it, but I have a script pulled on a different window I'm just copying over from. Bonbon's number, oddly enough. Alright, that works. Next sin! Next sin! Finally! You see how tedious it gets? One sin at a time? So, the Real Silver asks, is Book Horse my #1 favorite? And no, I don't really have like a #1 favorite main 6. It's too hard to pick. I like all the main 6. Alright, let's see. I need... Oh, first of all, let's organize a little bit. I can have like a folder called Import where I throw all my random stuff I bring into the project. So let's go ahead and throw Fall Weather Friends in there. Oh, and Bonbon number will be a comp. I don't really know what I'm doing. Is this... Yeah, I gotta rename my... my entire timeline is named wrong. Season 5, episode 26. I just started this project last night, so I never really had a chance to organize my files and stuff. Where did I got this Twilight plush from Blackwater Plush. They're a good plush maker. I recommend them. There's a lot of people making plushies now. Actually, it's kind of crazy. Hold on, I actually... Speaking of plushies, let me pull up on a different screen. I gotta find... what is, I don't remember the name of it. Oh, Plushie Poner. Can I link it in my own chat? I better be able to. So yes, Plushie Poner is my Twitter account just for plushies. So if you like pony plushies, go ahead and follow me on there. Actually, we're just about to reach 900 followers. Who's going to be the 900th follower? I'm thinking about doing a giveaway at 1,000, but I don't know. I might be too busy to set that up. Bonbon's number, oddly enough. Oh, is that how you remember things, Twilight? Oh, this is a good sin. Twilight talks about defeating Chrysalis in Canterlot. But if you've seen the episode, you know Twilight was defeated in Canterlot, so I don't... That's a funny one. Let me bring that together. I want to see that sin. All right. 023300. Oh, she's talking. Okay.
Chrysalis and her army tried to take over Canterlot, but my friends and I stopped her.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Twilight, objection. You did not stop her. All right. Let's see. Right here.
Chrysalis and her army tried to take over Canterlot.
Night Stride wants to know where I get the clips from. It's all from Yay Ponies.
Chrysalis and her army.
Oh, hold on. We got a problem here. She's like repeating herself. Bond's number, oddly enough. Maybe I'll just make this really quiet or move the audio over. Let's see what I can get away with here. I'm going to just randomly shift the audio and make it really quiet. Oh, I never turned down the audio in this clip. Okay. That's why it sounded so loud. Did I forget it back here too? No, I didn't. Okay, let's listen to this one quick. Golden Harvest, aka Carrot Top, is wearing a number from the Running of the Leaves. Bonbon's number, oddly enough.
Chrysalis and her army tried to take over Canterlot, but my friends and I stopped her.
I think that works. I'm going to make this one even quieter, though, because she's kind of talking. I'm using the same clip twice in a row, basically, so. All right. Oh, wow. Lots of more. Any fan fiction I'd recommend, Skylar? I don't really read fan fiction, so unfortunately I can't. I think the only big fan fiction I ever got to the end of was Fallout Equestria, which I did enjoy. Where has she stopped talking?
But my friends and I stopped her.
Okay, right there I'll add a keyframe or two. Premiere has this weird glitch where if you don't add a keyframe to the very beginning of a clip, sometimes it doesn't work at all. So it's annoying, but I'll just add a keyframe there. Oh, so Elias says I'm at 901 followers. Cool. Thanks for helping me reach that, guys. Oh, is that how you remember things, Twilight? Oh, I want Twilight to be the center of focus here while I'm talking about Twilight. Oh, is that how you remember things, Twilight? I recall you being utterly defeated and saved by your older brother and your babysitter. Oh man, it cuts to Zecora right when I want to cut to Twilight.
Stopped her.
I'm gonna let's skip ahead and see if there's a scene of just. Oh, right there. That'll work. So let's keep the camera. No, I guess not. Let's start right here. And then I'm gonna cut to Canterlot Wedding, of course. But let's see how this looks.
Stopped her.
Oh, is that how you remember things, Twilight? That's
I
good.
recall
She looks a little bit down and dejected there. That's great.
Stopped her.
Oh, is that how you remember things, Twilight? I recall you being utterly defeated and saved by your older brother and your babysitter. I really wanted emphasis on babysitter. Like, Twilight, you had to be saved by your babysitter? Oh, hold on. I forgot to put a ding number here. Can't forget that. So that will be number 6. I do sometimes forget these, and it's really bad when I do. Oh, I accidentally moved that. I want to copy that. Okay. This should be 7. And a ding sound. I don't know Daughter of Discord, Mr. Mindblocks. ID, the Santibao, says I should estimate the final sin count for this video. Wait, me? No, I have a script. I know the sin count for this video. You guys can guess the final sin count if you want. I'll give you a hint. It's probably above 40. Oh, is that how you remember things, Twilight? I recall you being utterly defeated and saved by your older brother and your baby. Okay, so I just gotta get footage from Canterlot Wedding now. Season 2. I don't have to check my notes to know where that's from. Yep, the babysitter of the rescue. Full sitter, you're right, Luna, you've got me. I have sinned. It's full sitter. But babysitter, you know, has that emphasis of Twilight being the baby. But you're correct, I should have said full sitter. Alright, I got 2 time codes here written down. This is a good shot of them getting captured. So I'll use that one. Then I have a second one. I think it's of Shining and Cadence. Yeah, I don't know Daughter of Discord. I've heard that. I saw that one PMV. I think it's an animation of them singing or whatever. But if it's a fan fiction, I never read it. Oh, this isn't the right time code. Hold on. Nope, I'm at the wrong place entirely. Okay, here it is. This is what I was looking for. For anybody confused, I have a script. Here, I can actually show it. I have a script where I keep all my sins for. I keep track of people who recommended sins. I keep track of time codes and episodes to source back to. And yeah, this is a horrible format for a script, by the way. Anybody looking to write scripts for videos of any sort, don't write them like this. This is just a mess. But this is my mess, and I've been doing it this way for, 8 years? So I'm used to that mess. But yeah, so anybody confused, I'm sourcing time codes from the script. That's why I'm just jumping to the right point in an episode. It's because I did all that work before when I was writing. Anyway, let's go ahead and remove the audio for these 2 clips. Bring them together, and I have a little effect, a little preset I drag onto them here. Usually I do. Where'd it go? What? I don't see my preset. There it is. Boom and boom. Oh boy, I should catch up on messages. Crystal Dawn guesses 42 sins. That's a pretty good guess. Oh, and do I have to say your name? But thank you very much for the super chat, person with random numbers in your name. They say pet Twilight 10 times on the head. Okay, for a super chat, I gotta do it, right? What, 10 times? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Thank you very much for the super chat. And yeah, I see other people messages. I should watch daughter on Discord. I mean, I saw a PMV of some sort. Is that what you're talking about? I did see that a long time ago. If it's a fan fiction, I haven't read it. I'm not. I don't know. Friends is a weird word, because yeah, I do know Watch Pony. He's been on the top 10 video I invited him to, and he's in a Discord server of mine. So in that sense, yes, we're friends. But I don't talk to him a whole lot. Oop, didn't mean to move that. What's the timing gonna be on these two clips here? How you remember things, Twiley. I recall. Okay, I think on I recall. Twiley. Yeah, right here on I recall, I'll show them getting captured. I recall you being utterly defeated and saved by your older. And saved. I think I'll cut on unsaved. And saved. Defeated. Ooh, excuse me. And saved by your older brother and your babysitter. Okay, I don't want. Oh, maybe I do want their reaction. That kind of works, right? Your babysitter. It's like they're gasping. How dare you, Twilight? How dare you take credit for what we're doing? Twilight. I recall you being utterly defeated and. All right, I'm gonna only have to use one of those clips from the first one. It's too short to use that one of them being surrounded, but I can use this one. Yeah, I like that one going to black with the changeling transition. I recall you being utterly defeated and saved by your older brother and your babysitter. I think that works. Okay, I already got the number and the dinger. Just need the subtitle now. Oh, Cold Honor Stack says you miscalculated. The last episode of Cinemare should come out August 1st, 2029. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, someone asked me earlier if I'm like never gonna finish. Like, probably not. But hey, maybe. All right, let's copy this over. I noticed this is not aligned correctly. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, is that how you remember things? I think that'll work anyway. Oh, is that how you remember things, Twilight? Okay, and right there. Oh, and I gotta resize these. I'm gonna make the little callbacks smaller. Did I already drag a drop shadow? I think I did. I just need to blur the background. Actually, oh, I forgot. I'm going to use an adjustment layer. The last time I just did it to the clip directly, but I think it's neater to use an adjustment layer. For anyone confused, that's just like something you apply effects to, and it applies to anything below it. Instead of dragging the effect directly to a clip, I'm putting it on everything below, which is just one clip, so it doesn't really matter. But I think it does make it quicker, though. I can just easily click and drag this adjustment layer to the next one now. Wait, is that an effect? Is that working? Why is it not working? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. I don't see the effects of the adjustment layer. Oh, I have effects turned off. Interesting. Okay, never mind. I'm just being dumb. There's a little button here that turns off all effects to render quicker. I had it off. I recall you being utterly defeated and saved by your older brother and your babysitter. Yeah, their reaction there actually works pretty well. All right, next sin. We need like a thing to happen. No, we can't copy the PewDiePie clap thing. We need a next sin meme of our own. New says, you see an editing program? I just see color. Color, I don't know what's on screen right now. All right, where am I? Number 8. Yeah, this is a pretty facetious. I can't say the word. This is a silly sin here. Oh, first let me move this over. Yeah. 025900. Make that frame a meme? Which frame? Wait, which frame? I missed one. Which frame were you guys talking about?
This world is even worse than the last one.
All right. Oh, so I want that. I want the audio of her saying that.
In this world,
but we need to have a little more headroom on it.
Come back, and this world is even worse than the.
See, now I have a decision to make. Do I want to cut it really close, or do I want to let it play out? If I want to get out under a certain time, I might have to come back and edit this one down, actually. So I'll keep it long for now.
I guess so.
Whoa, did she talk across the cut?
I guess so.
That's...
I guess so. I guess so.
Maybe not.
I guess so.
That's a really hard cut as soon as she starts talking. That I'm criticizing the editing of the episode now. So I want after I guess so. Right here. Usually they cut and then there's like a brief moment and then they start talking.
But this is the second time I've come back, and this world is even worse than the last one.
Okay, that's where I'm going to cut her, or not cut her, but stop. Add a keyframe and lower the volume. Can you guys see me manipulating keyframes down here by my mouse, or is that just like too small to be on screen? I don't know if you guys can see all that. I don't know how many of you even care about the details of how I'm editing right now. Like, does it even matter? Alright, I'm going to boost her volume a bit. Maybe not that much, though.
But this is the second time I've come back and
Did I forget to adjust volume before? I think I did.
Chrysalis and her
Yeah, she's quiet right here. I'm going to boost that. The episodes are just inherently a little bit quiet. I'm not sure why.
army tried to take over Canterlot, but my friends and I stopped her.
Oh, so this one looks like it's quiet already. No, it's not. Okay, I'll bring it down then. Sheesh, I can't be forgetting these things.
K.A. Carrot Top is wearing a number from the Running of the Leaves. Bonbon's number, oddly enough.
Chrysalis and her army tried to take over Canterlot, but my friends and I stopped her.
Oh, is that how you remember things, Twily? I recall you being utterly defeated and saved by your older brother and your babysitter.
I like that reaction. It's not intentional, of course, but... Well, I mean, it was on my part, but it's funny how well that works. Alright,
Last one.
cut to about here.
Twilight judges an entire world after meeting just a handful of its inhabitants.
Oh, I want to cut to the inhabitants.
Entire world after meeting just a...
So we'll cut there. Show them walking around.
handful of its inhabitants. For all she knows, the changelings are doing a better job than
Okay, I want to cut before she shows the stream.
Celestia did.
So right here is good. That's perfect. Oh, this part's going to be hidden anyway, so I'm going to have an overlay of some Crystal Empire thing.
Back in this world is even worse than the last one.
Twilight judges an entire world after meeting just a handful of its inhabitants. For all she knows, the changelings are doing a better job than Celestia did.
I apologize to Eddie. Wait, Edi? It's pronounced Eddie, right? What did I say? I don't remember what I said, so I apologize either way.
One.
Twilight
Galaxy Moon, you have a cat in your pocket? What is a kitten? Must be a kitten. Oh, Twilight's reaction, put Discord emoji. Which Twilight reaction? I didn't realize which ones you guys were talking about. And McQueen wants to know if I'm excited to binge season 6 next. And yes, I'm actually very looking forward to like, not just binging, not just watching a bunch of episodes in a row, but actually like taking an entire month to focus on one episode is actually a lot of fun. Because I 9 times out of 10 I come out of making these episodes, these videos, more appreciating the episodes more, because the more you look into them, the more detail you pick apart, the more enjoyable they are when they're good. So some not so good episodes don't hold up, but most of them do, at least so far in the show.
One.
Twilight judges an entire world after meeting just a handful of its inhabitants. For all she knows, the changelings are doing a better job than Celestia did.
Okay, here.
Did the changelings ever doom an entire empire for 1,000 years?
I need some reference to the Crystal Empire, obviously. The problem is I think most of that happened off screen. The dooming, I mean. Yeah, I mean, I have a time code for just a random establishing shot, but it doesn't really convey what I wanted. Anyway, that's Season 3, Episode 1. I should have known that by heart, but whatever. Okay. About 10 minutes in. Oh, the one in Canterlot? Oh, right there? Or does she have a... Yeah, I guess you guys mean that one? I didn't see that one.
And saved by your...
Alright. Oh, actually, hey, thank you very much, North 5 is. North 5s? I can't read today. Thank you very much for the super chat. €1 per sin. That sounds pretty fair, yeah. Thank you very much for that. Alright, so I need this clip of... Did I already type it in? No, I didn't. 52, 0. So it's just a random establishing shot, but... I think it works. Maybe I'll make it black and white so it's a little bit less colorful. Can I extend it? I can. There's plenty of room.
Did the changeling?
Okay, I do want to change the size of this thing. Uh-oh. Huh? Oh, there it goes. That was weird. And I need my little preset. Which, my little preset just saves me like 3 seconds by adding the drop shadow and the desaturation automatically. And I'm going to copy over that adjustment layer I was talking about before. There we go. That's much easier than dragging it to the clip every time. Alright, let's catch up on some messages. McQueen wants to know if I'm ever going to do Sins videos on Pony Life. Actually, yeah, you mentioned it possibly as April Fool's. That's probably like the one example of when I might actually consider it. But generally speaking, no, I'm probably not going to do Sins for anything but the show now. If I want to make a new video about pony life or anything Equestria Girls related or whatever, any sort of new video, aside from silly April Fool's Day stuff, of course, but if I want to make a new video, I want to focus on like some kind of new format. I want to keep this format just for the monthly videos, if that makes any sense. I used to make videos for like fan videos, and who remembers? Okay, here's a test. Who remembers the Sins video I made on Google Plus? Some of the people watching might not have been alive when I made that. No, it wasn't that long ago. It was a few years though. But yeah, who remembers that? I want to know.
Did the changelings ever doom an entire empire for 1,000 years?
Okay, I gotta change the color of this somehow. Don't know how far I want to push it though. There's already a desaturation filter on it. Maybe I'll just go stronger on that. Something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty dark and gritty. That works. All right, more messages. Galaxy Moon made Rainbow Dash as a drawing. Okay, cool. Pan Squawks says, where do I get the clips? Like someone else asked this too. I get them from Yay Ponies. Yay Ponies is like the only place to get high quality DRM free episodes. If Hasbro sold DRM free episodes, I'd buy that in an instant. I'd pay like hundreds of dollars for the entire show DRM free. That'd be great. But unfortunately, Hasbro doesn't sell the episodes like that, so you get them from Yay Ponies. Thank you, Yay Ponies.
Did the changelings ever doom an entire
Okay, I think this is
empire?
basically done. I'm just going to add the subtitle and the sin now. So let's add the dinger and a number. And copy over the subtitle. Alright, sin 8. That works. I know this is the boring part. Bear with me.
Just an entire world after meeting just a handful of its inhabitants.
And cut.
For all she...
And paste. Maybe I need to get a copyright-free music playlist to play in the background while I'm editing. And cut.
Did the changelings...
Alright, there. I think we're good now.
This world is even worse than the last one.
Twilight judges an entire world after meeting just a handful of its inhabitants. For all she knows, the changelings are doing a better job than Celestia did. Did the changelings ever doom an entire empire for 1,000 years?
I kind of wanted a goofy Celestia picture there. Let me see if I can find one. Not goofy, like Trollestia maybe? I better check Google. I actually have DuckDuckGo as my default, so I have to go to Google Images if I want that. And yes, I know about the exclamation point trick. Alright. I looked for Trollestia, and for obvious reasons, I'm not going to risk putting Google Images on my stream. But I'm not quite seeing what I want. I want her like kind of leaning to the side, smiling. Here's a pretty good like awesome face one. Who made this? I want a vector from the show. I don't want that Trollestia. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just search Celestia. See if there's anything like her kind of grinning like Oh, actually, wait, Celestia making... This one looks like she's making the Twi face, doesn't it? I kind of like that one. Her mane is so huge, though. It's going to be in the way. I don't know. I don't know how long I should spend looking for the perfect image. Oh, what's this one? I like this one. Where is this? Some clip art website. I don't like the clip art websites. They don't tell you who made it. Like, it's not a DeviantArt link. Yeah, this is trash. Don't use clip art websites like this. Alright, I'm downloading that image now. Put it in my folder. Download and import. Alright, let's see if I can catch up on some messages. McQueen asks about Pony Life if I've seen it. I saw the first few episodes and lost interest. I don't know. Did Race announce a Bronies react to that yet? I don't know if I should talk about that or not. But if there's a Bronies react to Pony Life, I'll probably be in it, and I'll give you my thoughts on this show. Premiere is not responding. There we go. Is it responding now? Okay. I'm actually out of room here, so I think what I will do is I will just copy I mean, I could always add a new track, but I'm going to copy the blur to the clip, like I said I wasn't going to do, and just throw Celestia. I guess she'll be above that. Celestia up here. There we go. I like that picture of her. That's like just what I was looking for. Her looking off to the side, grinning. Alright. Is it just me or is she like really desaturated in this image? Let's see if I can boost that a bit, because she should be colorful. I want her to stand out. Whoa, there we go. Something like that. That looks much better. All right, more questions. How do I feel about Spike episodes and editing them? I don't know. Like I said, anytime I focus so intently on an episode and look for sins and watch it over and over and over, even the Spike episodes can be fun, you know? I think the only episode, I'm trying to think now, of all the episodes I've done videos for, I think there's only one I didn't actually like. And it's super controversial. I didn't like it because I didn't like Power Ponies. I like the concept is fun enough, superheroes and all, but the episode itself just it didn't make any sense to me. I don't know. That's a personal opinion. I know a lot of people love that episode, so.
You did the change.
But it is notable that of all these episodes I've seen so far, of all the episodes I've watched over and over and over and over and analyzed almost frame by frame, that was the one episode I didn't really care for. Even Princess Spike, it was kind of horrible, but still kind of fun to watch, so I don't know.
Changelings ever doom an entire empire for 1,000 years?
All right, I think that's what I was looking for. Maybe I'll...
Did the changelings ever doom an
Maybe I'll animate her popping up after this point.
entire empire for...
Yeah, I'll have her slide into view here. So... come in from the corner and ease in.
Entire empire for 1,000 years?
I wonder if she should... No, I'll just leave it like that. That's fine. I could spend like hours just like on one sin trying to perfect it.
And your babysitter.
But this is the second time I've come back, and this world is even worse than the last one.
Twilight judges an entire world after meeting just a handful of its inhabitants. For all she knows, the changelings are doing a better job than Celestia did. Did the changelings ever doom an entire empire for 1,000 years?
I like that one. All right. Next up, let me close some of my Google tabs here. We're up to Sin 9. Let's put that in a folder. Oh, this goes in a folder too. Drag that over. All right, yeah, here's a pretty general sin about all the alternate futures we see. And Mr. Mindblocks, I don't know who Flash Sentry is. Are you talking about Brad? I don't know. Why do we hate Flash Sentry? It's kind of a meme. When Equestria Girls was first announced, Flash Sentry represented everything everyone hated about it before it actually came out. Like, before the first Equestria Girls movie came out, we knew about Flash Sentry. Or Brad. We didn't know his name was Flash Sentry, so we called him Brad. Anyway, everyone hated Brad because he represented everything the bronies hated about Equestria Girls. But it's kind of a dead meme now because no one even knows why we call him Brad. Nobody knows why he's the focus of the hate. A bunch of youngins. I'm talking about like 2012 bronies, you know? Well, Hope Ring, if you have a question, feel free to ask and I'll do my best. Galaxy, you watched almost all... Wait, you watched all the MLP episodes almost 6 times. Nice. I think there's some episodes I don't think I've seen 6 times. I haven't seen much of the newer ones, to be honest. I mean, I've seen them, of course. I was watching them live as they came out, but some of them I didn't care enough to go back and rewatch. Okay, I'm looking for 0301. Okay.
If Starlight keeps doing the same thing in the past, how could the present be so different?
Okay, I think I'll use that line. Lots of exposition of her walking to the side while talking, isn't there? Oh, she says that same line right here. Notice on Premiere I have this feature enabled. You can't see me pointing, but where it's blue, Premiere is telling me I'm reusing that scene, which is pretty handy. I like that feature. I wish it was enabled by default. I think I had to turn it on in here somewhere. Yeah, show duplicate frames.
Next one.
Twilight judges an entire world.
But you can barely hear her right now. It's okay.
If Starlight keeps doing the same thing in the past, how could the present be so different?
Okay, I'll add a keyframe there for audio. Bring it down, and like I said earlier, Premiere has this weird glitch where if I don't add a keyframe in the beginning, it doesn't work right. So there it is.
If Starlight keeps doing the same thing in the past...
Oh, she's quiet. I'm just adding keyframes at 0. I gotta be adding them at like 7 decibels. There we go.
If Starlight...
Do animate. This is a live stream. I can't go back in time. Unless you mean pull up the video and look at it. I think I know what you're talking about.
If Starlight keeps doing the same thing in the past, how could the present be so different?
Oh. I had my own voice there. It's like she just got quiet, like waiting for my line. It's like, well, excuse me, line. Little Shy, that's your line.
A better question is, why is the present so similar?
All right, where am I gonna cut here?
Isn't so similar. It's always the same well-known villains who take over and seem to do so independently of the others. A more accurate future would be one where all of the villains the main six defeated war against each other, with every pony else caught in the crossfire.
That's a lot of. Okay, can I cut some of that?
Present so similar.
Okay, what if I cut there?
A more accurate future would be one where all of the villains the main six defeated war against each other, with every pony else caught in the crossfire.
I don't know. I'm thinking about cutting out the whole middle part. All right, I'll leave it for now. Maybe I'll add a marker here. Where was that other? Add a marker there. Where was that other sin I thought could be shorter? Because what I do is when I'm towards the end of the episode, I try to fit a certain time, you know. And if I'm just barely over like a minute, or a minute segment, I'll trim it back so it fits. So it's gonna be like in 6 minutes or in 3 minutes or whatever. Where was the last time?
No changeling hides, for it reveals the truth.
I think I needed that one. I don't remember where the sin I could trim was. Is it this one?
Chrysalis and her army tried to take over Canterlot, but my friends and I stopped her.
Yeah, I kind of need both those lines. I mean, I can cut her in the middle there. I can cut out her inhale. That's kind of a style choice too. I keep things really snappy in that way. Premiere won't let me cut in place. I gotta do it like this. Okay, give me a moment. Bring these back. Okay. Let's see how that sounds.
Tried to take over Canterlot, but my friends and I
Yeah.
stopped.
See how it jump cuts between sentences? I do that on purpose sometimes to keep things faster and snappier.
Oh, is that?
But also if I'm under a certain time, you know. All right, let's see. Dark Side at finale seasons 5 and 4 season more. Oh, more to go. Yeah, we're getting there. About halfway through. Actually, I have a sin talking about that later in this episode. You love my pony row? Yeah, I've got more than just a pony row. It's more of a pony pile back there. There we go. I'm gonna break my camera stand doing this. Even behind that monitor, there's more. But anyway, close up. Enough showing off the collection. Now I broke my camera stand. There we go. Is that where? Why did I do that? There, I think it's back. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, thank you for pointing out my pony row.
Oh, is that how you remember things, Twily? I recall you being utterly defeated
I
and
think I'm just gonna watch from here.
saved by your older brother and your babysitter.
But this is the second time I've come back, and this world is even worse than the last one.
Twilight judges an entire world after meeting just a handful of its inhabitants. For all she knows, the changelings are doing a better job.
See, if I was really strapped for time there, I could have just cut out the part where, I could have just cut out that one part.
Job than Celestia did. Did the changelings ever doom an entire empire
My camera's all messed up now.
for 1,000 years?
If Starlight keeps doing the same thing in the past, how could the present be so different?
A better question is, why is the present so similar? It's always the same well-known villains who take over and seem to do so independently of the others. A more accurate future would be one where all of the villains the main six defeated war against each other, with every pony else caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep this whole sin. I'm just gonna delete my marker. I'm not gonna use that anyway. I just need all the footage, which I guess is from this episode. I didn't make time code, so I just gotta find it myself. So let's obviously get the good ones like Chrysalis. Chrissy.
What a lovely
Okay, that's enough. And now I need Nightmare Moon. Oh, the Timber. Nah, they weren't really taking over the world, were they? See how much more time it takes for me to do this as opposed to just having done it already?
Now that's something I would like to.
That's the importance of adding time codes when you're writing your script, boys and girls. Who's next? Oh, I've skipped over them already, didn't I? Here we are. Yeah, they happen in like rapid fire here, don't they? Tirek. And who's after that? I don't think I'm going to include the Flim and Flam. They don't really count, do they? Oh, Discord certainly counts as taking over the world. Obligatory Twilight plush mention. I can turn around and pat her on the head without even looking now. Alright, do I have Discord selected? Here we go. My camera's okay. I mean, it's all, yeah, like, if I sit back here, whatever. It's not important. Alright, so I'm not going to have the audio of any of these.
who take over and seem to...
Oh, I think I need to start all the way back here.
It's always the same well-known villains who take over.
Yeah, I think I'll start with Chrysalis.
So similar.
Right about here.
It's always the same well-known villains who take over and
Okay, I think I'll cut according to my dialogue.
take over
So on end, I'll cut to Nightmare Moon.
and seem to do so independently of the others.
I'm getting close for time here.
And seem to do so independently of the others.
Because T-Rex shot isn't very long.
A more accurate...
Unless I include them reacting. I think I will.
A more accurate future would be one where all of the villains the main six defeated
And Discord. Do I have 2 Discords? I do. Okay.
war against each other with...
Yeah, in what world does... Hold on. I got a better sin. in what world that they don't defeat Discord could any other villain possibly come to power, right? Like, what happened to Discord in these other futures where he wasn't defeated, right? Whatever.
with every pony else caught in the crossfire.
Oh, I like that. I like ending on that reaction shot of them sitting there. Oh, with the pie. That's good. I'll leave that in. All right. It's bugging me that the camera's just slightly off now. Hold on. Is that close enough? It's still not really there. Whatever. That's better. Oh, but we can't have Twilight out of the shot, can we? Yeah, this episode has been a doozy. Especially all the time travel stuff is like really... The problem... Actually, do I sin it in this episode or the previous episode? I had a sin about how difficult it is to sin time travel episodes. And I think that was the previous episode, actually. All right, my camera... The problem with my camera, maybe it's not showing up too much for you guys, is that the stand it's on became loose. So let me just tighten that. Here, we'll play the episode from the beginning for you guys. How about that?
Weakly burping some smoke is exactly what a changeling disguised as a dragon would do, yet Pinky's convinced he's real. Fluttershy apparently didn't get her cutie mark as a filly, but she did get it while threatening Twilight just now.
No changeling hides, for it reveals the truth inside.
Close, Zecora, but you were just one letter away from actually rhyming. Also, why doesn't Zecora have to wear the salve like everyone else? Unless she's an undercover changeling, of course. Does Twilight's and Spike's glow slowly fade away or disappear suddenly? Either way, doesn't that defeat the purpose of the salve if its revealing power is temporary? Golden Harvest, aka Carrot Top, is wearing a number from the Running of the Leaves. Bonbon's number, oddly enough.
Chrysalis and her army
I think I got the camera finally.
tried to take over Canterlot, but my friends and I stopped her.
Oh, is that how you remember things, Twily? I recall you being utterly defeated and saved by your older brother and your babysitter.
But this is the second time I've come back, and this world is even worse than the last one.
Twilight judges an entire world after meeting just a handful of its inhabitants. For all she knows, the Changelings are doing a better job than Celestia did. Did the Changelings ever doom an entire empire for 1,000 years?
I like that face.
If Starlight keeps doing the same thing in the past, how could the present be so different?
A better question is, why is the present
Oh,
so
I got no
similar?
subtitles there. Okay. Well, that was a sin I was still working on anyway. So let's go ahead and do the subtitles before I forget. And Rainbow Spec wants to know what camera I'm using. It's an AX53 Sony camera, Handycam. Oh wow! Hey, thank you very much, Matthew Herring. They say just a little support to show how much I enjoy your witty, insightful, and snappy sins and commentary. I look forward to your future content. Nice to catch a live stream again. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you very much for that super chat. I really appreciate it, Matthew. Thank you. All right, back to the subtitles. So I think we'll start off with a better question.
It's always the same.
Oh, hold on.
Similar.
Oh, what am I thinking? It starts back here.
A better question is, why is the present so simple?
Okay, let's see.
Is,
Maybe I should include... I think I'll include the whole thing. A better question is, why is the present so similar?
better question is, why is the present so similar?
And then... Yeah, I'm going to try to put the subtitle over to match the new footage. It's always the same. Well, okay, I think I'll separate these subtitles.
It's always the same well-known villains who take over.
Okay, and I'll cut on Nightmare Moon here.
And seem to do so independently of the others. A more...
Oh, and I cut... Okay, so I already did like the basic timing based on that. Okay, you know, the clips I'm showing. Can I fit this whole next part in? Oops, V. If you ever, it doesn't fit. If you ever see a V randomly in my subtitles, it's because I do Control V to paste. And that usually gets in there, and I have to manually take it out. And sometimes I wonder if I forget it. Okay, a more accurate feature. Insects defeated, war against each other. Okay, so I'll cut it there. What is this? No. I think that works.
A more accurate future would be one where all of the villains the main 6 defeated war against each other.
Okay, we're right about there with
Every
How long until an AI can just make these videos for me? I feel like just copying and pasting is so tedious.
If Starlight keeps doing
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I start her too soon. Can I trim that back? Yep.
if Starlight keeps doing the same thing in the past, how could the present be so different?
A better question is, why is the present so similar? It's always the same well-known...
Okay, these got to be adjusted. Let's see. Maybe it'll be quicker to do the first one and just copy it. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try doing a little pro tip here. I'm gonna do a pro editing move here. Watch me. Let's copy that and paste attributes. So we just want to paste the color balance, drop shadows, and the motion. Ta-da! I added those attributes to the 3 other clips. That saved me like 3 seconds of time. Alright, speaking of time, it's time to copy the adjustment layer.
It's always the same well-known villains who
think that
take
works.
over and seem to do so independently
Why is it
of
lagging?
others. A more
It's only showing... I guess it's lagging because this blur is using up resources.
It's always the same well-known villains who take over
Whatever.
and seem to
Oh
do
no,
so
everyone's
independently of the
spamming
others.
V. V is my nightmare because of this. Because whenever, like every other sin, I paste that. Somehow, if I paste... Uh-oh, it's not pasting now. I guess I copied something that wasn't text. Oh yeah, I copied those attributes. I can't paste those. But yeah, it is like an inside joke. It deserves to be an inside joke that I always paste V by accident. Or I always put V when
A
pasting
more
something
accurate
else.
future would be one where all of the villains the main...
Okay, let's go ahead and add the ding. I don't always Control V, guys. Sometimes I hold Alt while clicking and dragging to copy things. See? Look at that. I didn't have to Control V the the sin. All right, that's number 9. Maybe not too much spam, guys. I know it's fun. It does deserve to be an inside joke, but that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Do we have a slow mode or something?
Different.
A better question is, why is the present
For
so
real though, if
similar?
anyone's
It's
spamming
always the
multiple...
same
Hold on, okay? Shut up, me. Be quiet, me.
well-known villains
Stop
who take
me.
over and seem to
Shut
do so independently of the others.
I hit pause and it took like 5 seconds to pause. Anyway, please don't spam multiple Vs. Anybody doing that could actually get banned, so don't do that, please. You know, 1 V is fine, but...
Somebody else caught in the crossfire.
Okay, I think that's it. I don't know why it's lagging so badly there. Maybe it's because all these V's are lagging my computer. All right, I think that's good. I'll come back and double check everything, but let's move on to number 10. Oh, I like this sin. This sin is all about the delivery. So tell me how you think it delivers.
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
I wonder how many people I can catch off guard like, oh, her wings aren't the wrong shape? I mean, wait, she has wings?
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
I like that sin. It's so simple, so short. That's the ideal sin. It's so ideal because there's a joke there, obviously. It's short and simple, and it's an animation error. Can there be a better sin than that one? Other than anything about Derpy, maybe? Okay. Oh, it's short. It's only that one scene, so I'm gonna have to separate the audio and. Oops, I deleted the audio. That works too. Let's go ahead and stretch out that video and see how bad it looks with interpolated. Interpolated? Is that the right word? The frames?
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn
Oh,
shape.
it doesn't look good. Oh, look at that frame. Whoa, that's a piece of art right there. I wanna frame that and put it on the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start it about here and end it all the way back here. Oh, not that frame. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to interpolate them.
Alicorn shape. Also,
That looks
Pinkie
terrible.
Pie has wings.
Why does it look so terrible?
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie's
Hold on, did I click it wrong? No, optical flow.
wings are an
Is it disabled? Oh, it is disabled. Okay, now we'll actually see it.
Pinkie Pie's wings
There we
are
go.
an alicorn shape.
Look how smooth
Also,
that is.
Pinkie
for those paying attention, look at that before and after.
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
I think I can use that. It looks good enough to use. Wow. So I guess I'll just leave it zoomed in because the camera's already panning. Oh, that might be too much zoom though. Let's try 250.
His wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
There's a scream in the background. That's perfect.
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
I don't like the camera move there. I do love the scream. I can't change the timing because the scream works so well. It's Pinkie Pie's wings. Ah. But should I try motion tracking it?
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna motion track. I gotta like undo everything I just did though because I want a clean plate. Okay, let's replace with After Effects. Here we go. We're gonna spend an hour on just one short sin because I'm a perfectionist. All right. Wait for After Effects. Gotta put this somewhere. Let's see. Pinkie Pie wing track. So this should be. Oh, am I not in the right frame rate? I gotta make sure I am because that's very important for After Effects. Oh, it's already slowed down? Oh boy, hold on. I don't want to mess with the speed in After Effects. It's just simpler to keep that all in Premiere. But I don't see... Okay, forget that. I'll come back to that, but I'm going to undo it. I'm going to fix the speed here in Premiere just because it's easier. Look how short the clip is now. But yeah, I'm going to keep the clip that short in After Effects. Gonna overwrite. It's probably gonna ask me. Yes, overwrite. Now it should be short. Actually, oh, frame rate is still gonna be off because the composition is off. The timeline in Premiere. Now we're at the right frame rate. That's what I'm looking for. Does it end? It does. Okay. Let's see if we can extend it any further. Let's use every frame we can get out of this thing. So we'll cut it there. Yep, I think that works. Now we need a target for the motion track. Let's go ahead and... Should we just track Pinkie Pie's wing? It'll probably look weird because she's moving up and down, but that might like add a cool effect to it, so let's try that. Like I said, this is like a 2-second sin I'm spending all this time on for no reason. Where's track? Tracker, okay. That's how long it took me just to find the effect. Alright, I think a simple 2D track's all we need for this stupid thing. I don't even see the option. Oh, I gotta click this. Just need one little point. We're not doing rotation or scale or 3D camera solves. We're just gonna throw one little tracking point on her wing. And move forward. Oh, uh-oh. Why is that? It must be tracking within the shot. Hold on. Nope, there's like one frame we don't want there. Okay, no big deal. We'll just remove that frame. Now we're good. Now I click Stabilize Motion. I don't actually do this very often. Did that work? No, it didn't work. What did I do wrong? I have to click Apply, I guess. Oh, you know I did. I know what I did wrong. I don't do this very often, so I screwed up. Thankfully, it doesn't take too long to track such a short scene. I have to click Stabilize Motion first, and then put that point on her wing. I put a tracker on her wing. I probably could have made that work, but whatever. It's a short enough track, I'll just do it again. The Scream subtitle? Why is it extending back? Extending beyond to the... Whatever, it's not important. And yeah, position, apply. Did that work? It did work. Look how it follows her. So now, oh, it's scaling. Guys, it's scaling. The camera's pulling out. All right, you know what? We're not tracking the scale. We want the scale. We'll leave the scale. That's a good thing. It's not a bug, it's a feature. So now we just zoom in and position however we want. Except she's so far off to the edge of the screen that, you know, I can't center it in the screen. Ah. Why do I do this to myself? Look how horrible that looks. We can't do that. It'd be so much easier. The correct thing to do here is just take a screenshot. Just take a freeze frame and just zoom in on that. It's so much easier. But here I am trying to motion track the thing. I knew it was going to look like this too. I said it was going to look weird too, didn't I? I can't use that. I'm going to have to motion track something in the background. So can I just reset the whole thing? Is that an option? oh, I can delete the whole thing. I guess I'll just reset the transform. It's not an option. Okay. Can I just select it and reset all these? Yeah, that works. All right, I'm going to try this once more. I'm going to stabilize something in the background. And you know what? While I'm doing this, I kind of might as well track the scale as well. So, there we go. Now we're up to 2 trackers. Put one here. Put one up here. And I'll put one in the bush somewhere. Right here. Why am I doing this? All right. I don't know why it continues so far beyond my comp here, but whatever. Apply. Oh. Did I apply scale? Yes, I did. Oh, look at that. It doesn't look like much, but look, the camera's not moving at all now. That's like magic. That looks great. Oh, actually, now that I look closer, it's like an earthquake. It's not a good track, but it's such a short scene. Let's use it anyway. I can't spend any more time on this dumb sin. But I guess on the wait, is that? Oh, it does change it. Okay, so what I have to do here is I have to add a null and parent it to the null so I can move it around freely. Yeah, actually, Hope brings up a good point. Would their cutie marks change in an alternate future? I don't think it would entirely. Like, they could still be fulfilling their destinies or whatever without actually being, like, normal how we know them as. Like, maybe Pinkie Pie really is the joker of the tribe or whatever. Like, maybe she really does bring the laughter. Who knows? That's so short. You know what? I can't. Hold on. Forget it. Forget the null. I can't. I can't do that here anyway. Did I screw up the scale? Yeah, I did. I guess it was the position. All right, I'm screwing everything up. We don't want that actually. Leave it there. Okay. Anyway, the thought process I'm going through now is we want to do all the scaling and the time alteration in Premiere. So let's go ahead and just save that in place. Go back to Premiere and stretch it out.
Pie's wings are an alicorn.
Oh, the frame rates get all messed up.
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also,
it's always something. I think if I put it in a different comp, and within After Effects I tell it not to try to upscale the frame rate, because I do want to upscale the frame rate, but in Premiere. Let me just double check. Yeah, that should be the correct frame rate. I'll double check it again. 976. 976. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's the correct frame rate. So let's add it to a comp and see if that fixes it. Leave all attributes in there. What if I make this comp 30 frames? Because that's what Premiere is. I gotta eventually get it to 30 frames. No, that screws it up really badly. Huh. This is something I don't understand in After Effects. I have frame blending turned off. I don't want it to change it, basically. But it is changing it, so... Alright, well, let's turn the frame rate back and hope it works in Premiere. Save. Is it doing the same thing here?
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape.
Why do I do this to myself?
Pinkie Pie's wings...
Alright, well, what happens if we do optical for
Pinkie Pie's wings are an... Pinkie Pie's wings are an...
Alright, this is absurd. Forget the whole thing.
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
Alright, I think what will happen... Okay, new plan. Forget all that nonsense.
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape.
On the also she has wings, I'm doing a frame hold and a sudden zoom in. That's all I need. I don't need to do all this motion tracking nonsense. This is all I need.
Crossfire. Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
The frame rate is terrible here.
Oh, Pinkie Pie.
Let's see if For some reason, the previous shot, I'll just disable that.
Caught in the crossfire. Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
I want a quicker zoom, that's for sure. Let's zoom in as much as we can almost.
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
I think I'm gonna ease that out. It's always something to change.
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
That works. That's good enough for me. No motion tracking necessary. Okay. That's kind of embarrassing, but that does give you an insight into how dumb I am when it comes to editing. I joked about earlier spending so much time on a single sin, and there you go. That was a good example of one. Oh, and subtitles. So I'm not even done yet. There's more to do. So this is going to actually be 2 parts as well. I've been ignoring the chat. I'm really sorry, guys. I've been hyper-focused on this dumb thing. So, yeah, what are you saying? The Princess of Cupcakes. Yeah, okay. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Alright. Well, she doesn't have a horn.
His wings are an alicorn shape.
Can she still be a princess without the horn? Sure, why
Also,
not? Actually, yeah, Prince Blueblood isn't... Well, he's not a princess. That's different. Yeah, maybe Prince has nothing to do with princess. I don't know.
crossfire. Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
I love that scream. I'm going to boost that scream. Boost.
Pie has wings.
I can't boost it that much. It's got to be subtle. Just a little bit of a boost to the scream.
Pinkie Pie has wings.
I'm going to move it over too. I'm actually using the scream at this point.
Pie has wings.
Nope, I moved it over a little bit more. It's got to be like at the ding.
Has wings.
That's good. That works.
Ponyel's caught in the
Oh,
crossfire.
hold on.
Pinkie Pie's wings are...
I don't know why, but I drop frames like crazy in this area.
Pinkie Pie's wings are an alicorn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings.
Now that scream is intentionally placed there. Before it was just by chance it happened to be there. All right, Sin 11. We got to move forward. It's time to move on. Sin 11. Okay, this is about the stream demonstration. Oh yeah, you're right. Hope Ring, that they wouldn't have known Zecora wasn't evil. I mean, maybe who knows? Maybe there was some other story that led them to befriend her. Maybe when the Changelings took over, Zecora saved them, and that's why they trusted Zecora. Who knows?
You have to help us.
Uh-oh, this isn't the right time. I'm in the wrong time, just like they are. Why?
The changelings attack.
I think my script is wrong. So when does the demonstration take place? With this right here. I got the totally wrong time written down. Oh, you know I did. I wrote down 41 instead of 14.
Cascade of effects.
So does that change things? That does change things. That changes the order. This sin should happen before... This sin was supposed to happen before the last one. I don't think I'm too concerned about that, though.
Downstream.
Okay, should I have some audio of her talking?
Time is a river where even the tiniest changes.
Gotta drag it out to 8 minutes, right? You know the meme, you gotta drag it out to 10 minutes to get more ads in your video? Guess what? It's 8 minutes now.
Sin can lead to a cascade
That's a joke, by the way. I've never stretched out my videos to be have more ads in them.
of effects downstream.
Alright, so now the only question is, do I want to include her explaining, or should... I'm just going to show it. You know, pretty much all these videos assume you've seen the episode. I'm not going to try to break it down for viewers. So let's go ahead and lower the volume.
This is both a great demonstration and a terrible demonstration because it's much more likely the water would...
Okay, when I start talking about the water,
Because
right about here. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm going to actually cut it differently.
would return with the original
So let's find the first frame right there.
demonstration because it's much more likely
Okay, hang on, because.
demonstration.
Right about here.
This is both a great demonstration and
You think anybody will notice I had the wing sin before this? I should probably move it over, shouldn't I? I mean, it gets complicated because then I have to change my how I wrote the script and everything. Like this sin 10 becomes sin 9. I don't know. Maybe it's not that important.
this is both
Oh, Casper, I have to. There. Oh, she's just barely off screen, but there, I'm booping the Twilight.
A great demonstration and a terrible demonstration because it's much more likely the water would have returned to its original path, which exactly represents what happens by the end of the episode. Their being in the past at all would have much more of an impact on the future than what the butterfly effect describes by name.
I think for that whole last part, I'm just going to show something else.
To its original path, which exactly represents what happens by the end of the episode.
I think here I'll show something else. Okay, do I have that written down? I do have it written down. Thank you, Past Little Shy, for writing down these time codes. Just showing them standing there.
The differences between me and my friends are the very...
Yep, I'll use that. Because I don't really explain it that well, but this whole ending scene of this episode, when she's trying to talk to Starlight and Dash is flying by, that whole scene is technically that happened. You know, all the other timelines didn't really happen, but this one actually happened back in, you know, Cutie Mark, whatever that episode was called.
Much more of an impact.
This actually happened in the background, but we didn't see it.
Impact on the future than what the butterfly effect describes by name.
Okay, I don't want that close up on Starlight. We're not there yet. We'll get to the close-ups on Starlight. Just gotta do my usual thing here, make it a little bit smaller, and drag an effect onto it.
Their being in the past at all would have much more of an impact on the future than what the butterfly effect describes by name.
Yeah, like my video, it's assuming you know what butterfly effect means, and if you don't, that's fine. You can just Google it. You know, sometimes I wonder about all this YouTube Kids drama. And I've never really gone out of my way to explain my videos for kids. Like, you're meant to be in the same demographic as me. You're meant to be like an adult brony. So I don't try to talk down to my audience. And maybe that's why I get to skirt past the YouTube Kids drama. I don't know. For anyone who doesn't know, I've never gotten a video marked by YouTube Kids that was a Sins video. I had one video get marked, and it was one of my old Pony in Her Life videos. And even that wasn't made for kids, but I can understand why they thought it was.
This is both a great demonstration and a terrible demonstration because it's much more likely the water would have returned to its original path, which exactly represents what happens by the end of the episode. Their being in the past at all would have much more of an impact on the future than what the butterfly effect describes by name.
Okay, I think that works. It's a little bit of a slower sin, but that's okay. It's not like cut, joke. Okay, now I got to figure out how to paste the subtitles. Okay, I think I'll cut before because is that where I cut in here?
A terrible demonstration because it's
okay. Yeah, I'll cut right there on the stream. Where is it? I think Premiere's lagging.
A terrible demonstration because it's much more likely the water would have...
Premiere is not working correctly. I think it's because I'm streaming. Oh, speaking of streaming. It's been over an hour. I was only planning to stream for about an hour. I don't know. Should I go for a little bit longer, guys? What do you think? Is this entertaining? Just watching someone edit a video? Alright, speaking of which, why can't I find the exact frame where this cuts? There, right there, I got it. No, I'm not going to do any pony hugging on camera. Because it's much more likely the water will return to its original path. Okay. Does the original audio playing under the narration ever get confusing? You mean the episode audio? I try to keep that nice and quiet. Yeah, this one's quieter. Whoa, everyone's responding yes. That's how much delay there is now. I'm just seeing all the yeses rolling now. But, yeah. Yeah, like Mr. Mindblock says, it's up to me. I mean, I don't want to go over 2 hours, but it's only been an hour, 15 minutes.
Because it's much more likely the water would have returned to its original path.
Okay, so cut right there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could have done on the stream. Do I have any big announcements to make? No, mostly just the video I'm working on now.
Which exactly represents what happens by the end of the episode. Their being in the past at all would have much...
Oh yeah, so that's a good... Aloe points out I'm only on sin... I'm on sin like 10 or 11 now. And I've been streaming for an hour. So while streaming, that's how slow I am. About an hour every 10 sins or so.
Their being in the past...
I'm a little bit faster when I'm not streaming. Sure. Not by much, though. I still get hyper-focused and spend an hour on one sin sometimes. Let's see if I can fit this whole sin in the subtitle. Oh, okay. That's a little bit long, but it fits.
episode. Their being in the past at all would have much more of an impact on the future than what the butterfly effect describes by name.
Alright, simple sin. That's over with. Sin 11. Alright, I'm sorry, sin 12. Wait, did I get the... I got that right, okay. Sometimes I forget to update the number, so I'll be like 10 sins over, and I have to go all the way back and fix them one by one. It would be delicious. Okay, yeah, this is a sin after someone speaks. Alright, a couple questions. Galaxy says keep the stream going. Okay, I will a little bit longer. But yeah, just let you know I will be ending it soon, so go ahead and get your questions and answers in now. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, it's helpful to me if you write at Little Shy If I Am. So maybe it doesn't show up for you guys, but on my screen, it gets all highlighted like you can see on screen now. This is what I see. So it's just easier to see when you guys are addressing me directly. That or a super chat, of course. Speaking of which, thank you very much, Mark. Thank you for the $2 super chat. That was the perfect timing right there. All right. So Macabre, okay. Whatever. Sorry. When do you think this video will be published? So yeah, I try to make all the Sins videos published on the 1st of every month. So you know, next month the 1st, probably afternoonish in my time zone. Hey, patrons get it as soon as it's done, though. If you want to support me on Patreon, I'd really appreciate that. It's only a $1 a month pledge to have access to my Discord server, to early videos, sometimes behind-the-scenes content, sometimes, not very often. But yeah, be sure to consider that. Links on my channel About page. Shameless plug there.
It would be delicious.
All right, so I need the dialogue here. So, 4, 11...
What a lovely village you've chosen to stage your little resistance.
Oh, this one's long.
It looks absolutely delicious.
Oh, I need delicious, but I got some work to do editing all that, I guess. Let's see. Rachel wants to know my favorite season. That's really hard. All the seasons are different. I kind of group it into like 3 quarters. You have the first one. You have the first few seasons. You have the middle seasons, like the one I'm working on now, and you have the later seasons. The first few seasons are super nostalgic, very charming, and very unique and like magic in a way. I feel like they're just filling time with character moments as opposed to churning out like lore in a big long script. And then in the middle of the show, they kind of have the best of both worlds, where you still have that charm of the show along with all these epic, like this epic finale, you know, this one for example. And then the later half of the show kind of goes all in on the script by committee premise, where it's more lore heavy and it's all about the story and exposition. And I don't like the later seasons basically. So yeah, your question of which season I like, I know it's a complicated answer, but the first 2 parts of the show, the first half, the middle part, but not so much the last part. That's not really an answer. I'm sorry. Okay, after a village, maybe I can cut her off. It's gonna be close.
You've chosen to stage your little resistance.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
A lovely village. It looks absolutely delicious.
I think I can make that work. Okay, and Galaxy Moon says I have to pet the Twilight. There we go. Pet the Twilight. Actually, that's a pat. Here's a pet. Yeah, I'm on Eastern U.S. Chrysalis? No. That's the thing. You're right. Actually, that's not a bad point. Hope I probably should have seen that. How her describing their village and their resistance being delicious to an outsider, someone not familiar with the show, it sounds like she's going to eat them, right? You're right. It does sound like she's going to eat them. But no, of course, she wants to eat the love magic or whatever changelings do. But because it's not explained, that's a good point, Hope. That I should have seen that. Should have been a sin that she's going to eat their flesh. Illinois wants to know, is the green squiggly line going to return in the new movie? I hope so.
Lovely village.
Okay, it doesn't sound too bad. I'm going to add a little fade there, see if it helps. Might make it worse.
Lovely village. It looks.
Okay, let's make that short.
Lovely village. It looks.
Okay, let's do this way. I don't know.
Lovely village. It looks.
She just barely says you.
Lovely village. It looks absolutely delicious.
All right, I'll just leave it like that. No fades necessary. She actually has a little hiss there. Okay, so I'll add the fade there. Oh, but I can't forget. I think what I'll do is I'll just select them and no, didn't want that. I'll add the audio this way, and then I'll just bring my other one lower. Yeah, about there. And bring me in. That's your cue, little shy.
It would be delicious if you continued to drain its love and not blow your cover for no reason. What do they have to gain by taking over Equestria? Wouldn't the changelings rather assume disguises and feed off of love without making themselves known?
That's a good shot to end on, of making themselves known, and it just shows their army flying in. Although I don't like the timing here in the end,
Themselves known?
where it shows just a few frames of the next shot. I'm going to have to trim that back. So I think what I'll do is I'll remove a couple shots here.
If you continued to drain its love and
So I'll remove this shot.
not blow your cover for no reason. What do they have to gain by taking over
Okay, I'll cut there. What do we end on? Oh, I can't use that. I have a sin for that shot. So I have to end it here and then just use as much as I can.
Drain its love and not blow your cover for no reason. What do they have to gain by taking over Equestria? Wouldn't the changelings rather assume disguises and feed off of love without making themselves known?
That works. Okay, let's add the ding. No, Galaxy. Chrysalis is a queen. Chrysalis is like the only true leader of Equestria. Yeah, because princesses are below queens, right? Makes no sense. What's this adjustment layer? Okay. So let's add 12 and the ding. Ding, and can't forget the subtitles. Sometimes I almost forget them. Okay, I think I'll just keep this for short.
Delicious.
Okay, so it's right there on if.
If you
And paste that there. Man, I sure am making slow progress, aren't I? I wanted to have this mostly done by now, so I'm trying to like really get it done today.
you continued to drain its love and not blow your cover for no reason.
All right, and cut. Cut. Action. Okay.
What do they have to gain by taking over Equestria?
Was that ever explained? Even in Canterlot, why did they do that?
Wouldn't the
Did I send that in Canterlot Wedding? I don't remember. I hope I sent that. Gavin wants to know what state I am in. Upstate New York. I can't just say New York because people assume the city. But yeah, New York.
Wouldn't the changelings rather assume disguises and feed off of love without making themselves known?
Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna listen to the last couple.
Has wings. This is
I
both
love
a
that
great
scream.
demonstration and a terrible demonstration because it's much more likely the water would have returned to its original path, which exactly represents what happens by the end of the episode. Their being in the past.
I'm gonna
at all
remove that
would have
exclamation
much more
mark.
of an
Because my reading doesn't sound very exclamation mark like.
episode. Their being in the past at all would have much more of an impact on the future than what the butterfly effect.
All right, I don't know why,
describes by
but
name.
hold on. Is it my processor? I got a new computer, so I want to know why it's lagging so badly. It shouldn't be lagging that badly. Is it I want to see if it spikes when I reach that point. Oh, I gotta hold on. Let me play it back from here.
Corn shape. Also, Pinkie Pie has wings. This is both a great demonstration and a terrible demonstration because it's much more likely the water would have returned to its original path, which exactly represents what happens by the end of the episode. Their being in the past at all would have much
Yeah,
more of an impact
it's
on the
CPU,
future
I
than
think.
what the butterfly effect describes by name.
That's interesting.
Lovely village.
I got a new computer, and I think it's slower than my old one.
It would be delicious if you continued to drain its love and not blow your cover for no reason.
Did I just show anything private in that task manager just now? I didn't show like a processor serial number or something, did I? No. Okay. I'm paranoid of showing something like that.
What do they have to gain by taking over Equestria? Wouldn't the changelings rather assume disguises and feed off of love without making themselves known?
All right, folks. It's been about an hour and a half in the stream, just under that actually. So I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to continue editing, hopefully get this done in the next couple days. Again, shameless self-promotion. If you support me on Patreon, you'll see it as soon as it's done and uploaded unlisted. Everyone else, the normal release date is the 1st, so expect that then. I can pretty much say it'll probably be done by then because it's almost done now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that you came and kept me company during this. I try to stream approximately once a month here on YouTube on my primary channel. If you're interested in random streams, I don't do them often, but if you would like to see more, check out in the description. There should be a link to my secondary channel and my Twitch channel. Again, neither of which I use very often. But if I ever do another random stream like this, maybe I'll play Among Us with some friends or something like that. A game, for example, would be probably on Twitch or the secondary channel. Either way, be sure to follow me on both those places. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.